What's up, Internet? Today is Monday, October 10th. My name is Adam, and you know what? Today is actually a pretty big day. Today's World Mental Health Day. And let me tell you why that's so important. Did you know that here in our country alone, it's estimated that 1 in 5 Americans struggle with mental illness? That's almost 44 million people. These are our family, these are our friends, these are our neighbors. This is some of us who feel trapped inside this prison of the mind. And unfortunately, because of stigma in our society, oftentimes we don't ever reach out for help. And so in this video today, I want to talk about just a couple things that I think may help us advance this really important cause. Number one, we need to take away the stigma and the confusion and the silence around this. Mental health has got to become part of our conversation. It's got to be something that we talk about in the open, not something that we whisper about in the secret. Because as long as this isn't an open communication, those struggling with mental health illness will not come forward because they feel shame around that. As long as it's not in the open conversation, people will continue to be silent because they feel like they're weird or strange or something's wrong with them, or people will judge them if they speak out. And so we have people we love suffering in silence because they don't feel it's safe, because this isn't part of our normal culture. 1 in 5 Americans deals with this. This is part of our culture. We're just not talking about it. And so whether it's in homes or churches or organizations or online vlogs, I hope that the conversation comes more to the forefront in our culture, and that people who are struggling feel like they, maybe for the first time in their whole life, can step out and tell someone, I think I struggle with this. Or maybe for the first time in their life, they feel like they have the freedom to actually get help. And that's the second thing I want to talk about. If you're somebody who's watching this and you know you struggle with mental health illness, or maybe you think you might, I want to encourage you to take what is an unbelievably scary step. I want you to step towards someone that loves you, towards someone that you feel is a safe person. And I want you to say, I think I struggle with this, or I know I struggle with this. Will you help me find the help that I need? See, I've had too many friends who have struggled with mental health illness, and we didn't find out for years and years down the road. And I wish they would have told me a long time ago. Not because I have something that can fix them, not because I have some magic pill that will cure everything, but because I could have walked with them all of that time. They didn't have to walk alone. They didn't have to live in silence. There are people who would have loved to step towards them and into it with them. And the other thing I want to ask you to do is reach out for help. Professional help that will help you deal with exactly what you're going through. See, mental health is a health issue. This isn't about you just being crazy. This isn't about like you just being weird or being odd. This is a health issue, right? If you feel like something is wrong with your physical body, you go to the doctor. Yet for some reason, our society has told us that if you feel like there's something wrong with the mind, we don't seek that same kind of help. If I had heart disease, I would get help. If I had diabetes, I would get help. If I had a flu or something else physically wrong with me, I would get help. And so if you are struggling with something that is physical in the mind, you need to get help. And where can you get help? Well, there's a couple places. Number one, as I said earlier, step towards somebody who's a safe person in your life and you know who loves you. The second thing, check out mentalhealth.gov.gov. There are a ton of resources there. You know what? Heck, leave a comment below. If you don't have anywhere else to go, if you know no one else who is a safe person, leave a comment below. I will help you however I can. This is that big of a deal. Like I said, I have watched friends of mine take their life over mental health issues that could have been helped. I have seen the loss and I've seen the pain of family members left behind, and I've seen the hurt and I've seen the shame of friends wrestle with mental health when they didn't have to. So you guys, this is a really big deal, and on World Mental Health Day, I just couldn't not make this video. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. This is a message that I would love to see shared all over the world today. I know it's already being shared a lot. I've seen it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, lots of people posting lots of good stuff. And I'm so hopeful that in my lifetime, I get to see the day when mental health issues are no longer hidden in the shadows of society or the shadows of our culture, but we can talk about them in open spaces. We can talk about them in normal conversation, because the people who are struggling deserve that. The people who are struggling deserve to have people who love them step into their life and step towards them and help them walk through this. Thanks for watching.